Jo, hi zurück zu Dr. Dekker. Ja, ich glaube, das ist das erste Spiel, so wo ich überhaupt nicht raffe, ob ich irgendwann nochmal verstehe, wie es funktioniert. Wir haben letztes Mal Nathan befragt, dann haben wir Mariana befragt, Jaya sowieso. Ja, Aline haben wir noch nicht. Lass uns die vielleicht mal jetzt anfixen.
I'm good. I feel better. Last session, that was all negative. I don't want to be like that.
Oh.
I made you something. A little thank you for being so nice. They're cookies.
Alter, Cookies, aber was ist da
I'm a
alles
happy
drin?
person. And really, what's the point of being miserable? It doesn't matter what's going on at work or anything. Happy is the only goal. Max told me that. I think some footballer might have said it.
Max?
I told you about Max, right? Didn't I mention him before? Yes, but you don't know the whole story. Max is 77. He was one of my patients. I thought he was dying, so I shifted for him. Became an old sweetheart of his, apparently. Only Max didn't die. He actually got better somehow. And then he came and asked me to do it again.
Okay, und hast du gemacht?
Eleanor, her name was, or is. Like I say, he doesn't even know where she is now. But she obviously still loves him. When I shifted, I felt all fluttery and excited. It's so sweet, isn't it? Yes, Max and Eleanor had dinner on Valentine's Day. I felt a bit weird when he asked me. But he said he just wanted to have one more date with her and then he wouldn't ask me again. And to be fair, he was a perfect gentleman. I mean, I didn't want to have that conversation. The usual stuff: flour, sugar, butter, chocolate chips, and my special ingredient.
Ja,
A little
genau.
herbalist magic to give you some pep. You look like you need it.
Okay, und was ist es?
You can put herbal remedies in food. The effect's more subtle, but it does work. Thing is, because Max didn't die, he saw me change back after I let go of his hand. There wasn't anything I could do about it. I don't know why Max didn't die. It usually works.
It usually works, okay. Aha.
I just mean when I shift. They see their loved one and say what they have to say, and then there's nothing stopping them from moving on. Why? What did you think I meant?
Tja.
I suppose he was just trying to cure me. I mean, I thought he believed that I could shift, but maybe he didn't. Maybe he was just humouring me the whole time. I could never hurt anyone. You have to believe me, Doctor. You're very welcome.
Okay, also die Claire hatten wir eigentlich ja schon
I'm fine.
ordentlich befragt.
I killed David. Again. Like you told me to. With an axe. I got him to put his head on the wood block. He didn't really know what he was doing. He trusted me. I cut off his head. When I picked it up, he was smiling. Probably a muscle spasm.
Alter, ey, was ist denn mit den Leuten?
I don't really know the girl, but I did buy out her loan from Dr. Dekker.
Okay.
I mainly did it to shut him up about it. But can you imagine having him as a creditor? That poor girl. I hope it didn't accrue anything more than interest. Doctor, did I tell you about that time that I used the power of my mind to bring my husband back to life? I can't imagine what I'd do to the psychiatrist that double-crossed me. But I'm sure it would be fun. For me, at least. Yes. Dr. Dekker threatened to kill David. That terrified me at the time. I still had hope that David would recover.
Junge. Bryce haben wir.
So he did plant me with something. I have absolutely no idea. Did you find out what the key word is? What is it? No. Don't say it. Write it down for me. And thank you. You know, there's something I've not been telling you. It's about time travel.
Nein, nicht schon wieder.
I read a book about time travel. I thought what was happening to me was a type of time travel. I couldn't control it, but at the end of each day, I would travel back in time to the beginning and live it over again. I'm like Doctor Who, but I don't have a TARDIS, and I can't choose what time I go to. Except once. The doctor said she was legally still alive. The only thing they could do was starve her. Hannah didn't die in the accident the first time around. It was worse than death. She wouldn't have wanted that. I was looking at a photo from around the time of the accident. I had a lot of alcohol, which I think was probably necessary. I jumped back to the junction. I started pulling out, but the lorry was already on us. I drove into the lorry to make sure. I didn't wake up in hospital because I woke up the next day, present day. Things had changed. Her obituary changed in the press clippings I kept. It said she was killed instantly. Nothing else changed. Her family seemed to hate me more, which is ironic because the first time around, they pulled her off life support. So I saved them the indignity. Now they just think it was my careless driving that caused her death.
Könnte ja gewesen sein, ne?
I didn't have time. I jumped back to the split second the accident happened. The truck was already on us. I swerved left the first time, so I tried right. If I could have saved her, I would have done. I didn't want her to die. I haven't been lying. As far as everyone's concerned, she died in that car accident. Instantly.
Instantly. Puh, okay, wir haben alle durch für diesen Tag. Dann gehe ich zum nächsten, oder? Lass mal ausprobieren. Accuse, okay. Also, wenn du mich fragst... Boah, also, er hier ist komisch drauf, sie killt andauernd ihren eigenen Mann. Die Assistenz ist auch strange. Die war's nicht. Ich sag, das war sie hier.
I didn't kill Dr. Dekker. I can see why you may have thought that because of the money I owed him. But I wouldn't murder somebody to make a debt disappear. That's not something normal people do, is it? Besides, I was growing on him. I think if we'd have had more time together, he would have seen I am a sound investment. What do you think, Doctor?
Tja, ich glaube halt eben nicht, dass du... Natürlich alle an... Dann bin ich bei ihr.
Doctor, we've had a bad day, haven't we? If you think I'm guilty, then one of your patients must have you just where they want you. I'll forget this indiscretion and go and put the kettle on. And perhaps you can have a lie down or something.
Ist ja krass. Auch daneben. Wie sieht's denn aus mit... Also der Typ ist natürlich... Achso, der hat mit der Leiche natürlich rumgespielt, ne? Das war natürlich auch...
Doctor? Frankly, I'm astonished. To accuse me of killing Dr. Dekker when others around you must be the more likely choice. Oh dear. I think this has put our therapy back a few steps. We'll need to build up the trust again. Very disappointing.
Scheiße. Überall komplett daneben. Meine Güte. Wie gesagt, ich hab's nicht gerafft. Komm, wir gucken mal, wen haben wir da noch übrig? Also, ich weiß nicht, Nathan, weil sie ist ja offensichtlich, ich kill jeden und die bringt alle ins Jenseits. Also Nathan ist der Zeitreisende.
I'm not sorry he's dead, but I didn't kill him. I can't believe you're accusing me. The thought of being in an office alone with him late at night creeps me out. I'm hardly going to suggest it, am I? You're going to have to look elsewhere, Doctor.
Alter, sind's alle nicht gewesen. So, wenn das jetzt Mutti ist, ne, also sie denke ich gar nicht. Aber dass jetzt sie da oben ist.
No, you've got it all wrong. I'm not a murderer. I'm a good person. I help people. Why would I want to kill Dr. Dekker? Without him, I'd never have started shifting. Anyway, I had the prescription pad just in case, so there was no reason for me to kill him. I'm really shocked you thought it was me.
Ich glaube ja persönlich, dass ich es überhaupt nicht drauf habe und dass es gar keiner ist, weil ich nichts rausgefunden habe. Okay, wenn das jetzt Lady ist, dann bin ich natürlich komplett daneben.
So after all we've been through, you're accusing me? Of what? Murder? Or of not bringing him back to life when I said I would? The last one I'm definitely guilty of. He wanted me to kill him, but I wouldn't. I turned up here on Valentine's night and he was drunk already, as usual. I think he thought the alcohol and pills would take the edge off things, but he was woeful. Have you ever seen a man trying to push a paper spike through himself when he's drunk? I'm not saying any more while your camera's rolling, but know this. Dr. Dekker was more disturbed than any of his patients, and I stopped him. I put my wrongs right. Can you say that, Doctor?
You caught the killer. Okay, sie. Komm.
She told me that she's killing people, and now I'm stuck in the same day. Can you imagine? Every day she greets me like we're so in love. I know what she's done. I know what she's going to say to me later in the evening. It's over. I can't be with her. But part of me likes it repeating. It's normal.
I'm not really sure what you'd call it. Mutually assured delusions? I think Dr. Dekker was projecting his weird fantasies on me, and it was just going to be easier to go along with it. To participate. I feel much better now I know I didn't hurt anyone. I didn't hurt anyone. Did I?
It looks like Terry won't be coming back. She hasn't been in for a while, and I thought she just had a bug or something, but from what I've heard, it's not good. Apparently, she's in intensive care, and they can't figure out what's wrong with her. Well, I'm not going to lie. Work's much easier without her watching over me. Does that make me a horrible person?
No!
What I want to know is, how did you know which patient was the murderer? I mean, they all lied to you, didn't they? I'm just glad it's business as usual around here and I'm not having to look for another doctor again. It's embarrassing. Dr. Dekker almost caught me writing the advert for his replacement.
Let's recap, shall we? A siren, a shapeshifter, a time traveler, undead husband, teleportation, and otherworldly gods trying to take over Earth. It's an unlikely tale at the best of times, but you're also purporting to be all of these people. I think you're beyond help. You understand what you're saying and expect me to believe it? And you say I am one of your patients? Patently untrue, Doctor. If that were the case, then somehow I've managed to turn the tables on you. Which is plausible, I suppose.
Leute, thank you for playing. Ich habe keine Ahnung. Ich habe überhaupt nichts manipuliert. Ich habe, glaube ich, fast nichts rausgefunden. Also ich meine, ich habe ja ein paar Beweise gefunden, aber irgendwie habe ich es, glaube ich, überhaupt gar nicht gerafft, wie ich es hätte spielen sollen. Ich guck mal, vielleicht spiele ich es nochmal, vielleicht spiele ich nochmal irgendwie anders, keine Ahnung. Aber ich war, ehrlich gesagt, habe ich noch nicht so richtig gerafft, wie man es machen soll. Egal, witzig war es auf jeden Fall. Muss man vielleicht irgendwie nochmal spielen und vielleicht auch raffen, wie man das wirklich manipuliert. Aber, naja, gucken wir mal, dass wir das vielleicht unter uns behalten. Also, spiel's vielleicht selber mal. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.